You done mess around and got with somebody that got their Mars in your first house. Or your Mars.
She's not wrong. But I also can say that because I just got out of a relationship where my Mars was in that person's first house, and this is how it went. So in Synastry, you want to think about it as the planet person and the house person. For the planet person, for the sake of this video, it's like the planet person is pouring that planet's energy into that person's house. And it's usually unconscious. They don't really know that they're doing it. But I say this because think about a Mars person pouring Mars energy into whatever house. And in this case, your first house. It's going to make you either one, feel very competitive towards that planet person. It's going to two, make you want to touch them all the time, whether that be the good kind of touching or the bad kind of touching, depends on other things. Because we have to remember that Mars is also the planet of penetration, so. But what this creator is saying is true. When somebody's Mars is in your first house, to some extent, they do trigger you. What they're triggering you to do is going to depend on the house person's own maturity. In my situation, it came out more like a competition that I didn't even know we were in, because it came out as little comments here and there from this house person that were about like my outfits, comparing me to them, how I was dressing, how they felt inferior towards me, like, or not towards me, but like just like around me, especially when we went out. But simultaneously, we could not keep our hands off of each other. So that is like the two sides of Mars that at least I experience. But it's also going to depend on what sign Mars is in, and obviously what rising sign the person has. And if you have other planets with Mars in that person's first house, this is also going to make things extra spicy as well. You have to think about it. If all of your Mars energy is being poured into this person's first house, then you are giving a lot of energy, where the other person is more in a receptive kind of position. And so the Mars person can feel like they're doing a lot of the work in the relationship. They're pulling their weight, and the first person maybe is not, which kind of ups that competition, like triggering kind of thing. It is possible for both people to be triggered, both the Mars person and the first house person, but the first house person is going to feel it more intensely. The Mars person will often probably just get very irritated. But Mars is also the planet of severing, cutting things off. And so again, what this creator is saying is absolutely correct. When your Mars is in somebody's first house, there is literally the ability to, one, cut this person down, but also the first house is right across from the seventh house. And if that's the case, then your Mars is opposing their seventh house, which is literally cutting the relationship off pretty quickly, usually. But every person is going to be different. Again, it depends on what sign each like house in Mars is in.